Hello beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. If you are a new subscriber, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Everything that I will be using in this video will be listed down below. Please don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss whenever I post a video. I'm taking this red shade and I'm basically using it as a transition color, and I'm just applying it above my natural crease, and I'm using like stamping motions before blending it out, really making sure that that color show through. When blending it out, I'm mainly focusing on the outer edges. Taking that brighter red shade, I'm going to blend out the outer edges with that. And as you can see, it didn't really make a difference because it seemed like I used the same shade. And I'm just making sure that everything is nicely blended together. And since it's Christmas time, I'm going in with a white concealer, and I'm going to start off with the inner corner, and I'm just rounding that as crisp as I possibly can, dragging the rest of that product all the way down to the lid, making sure that I take my time when doing this step so that I don't get the white in areas that I don't want it. I had to switch brushes because that brush was a little too small for this particular look that I'm going for. And I'm just patting that concealer down and spreading it out so that everything can be nice and smooth. I'm going to use some translucent powder to set that concealer in place because I don't want to receive any creasing. I'm going to go back in with that red shade just to make sure that the edges are nicely blended out and making sure that everything is blended with that concealer. I'm going to repeat the same steps on the opposite side. I noticed on the right that little part was a little off, so I decided to go in with a little more of that concealer. And that part don't have to be super perfect because you're going to add glitter anyway. I'm a perfectionist, so I love everything to be 100% right. Once I'm satisfied with that, I'm going to go ahead and do my eyeliner off camera. And now I'm going to go in with my concealer. I am doing the underpainting method again, starting off with adding the concealer under my eyes. Not too much, just enough though, just to give it a little lightness. Adding some to my nose, as well as my forehead, my cupid's bow, a little on my chin, and directly under where that bronzer would sit. I'm going to blend out the cheek area first because I don't know how fast this concealer dries down. And as you can see, it looked like it dries down pretty fast. I'm going to make sure that my forehead is blended out really well because I don't want my forehead area to be too bright. And I'm going to blend out the rest of the concealer so I can go ahead and move on to the foundation part of the video. And again, that concealer is not super bright, but it's too bright for me. So I'm going to go in with my foundation just to clean it up a little bit. And I'm adding a little bit of that foundation under my wing just to make sure that that line of my wing is super crispy. I'm going to blend out my foundation by doing tapping motion. Sorry, my hair was in the way. And I'm going to tap that into place, making sure that I spread it out nice and even. When I get down towards my neck area, I'm going to kind of swipe it down a little bit, and then I will continue to go over it with like some tapping motions. So I didn't realize until just now while editing this video that I used the wrong concealer to highlight under my eyes again. And as you can see, I went in with a little too much because I thought this was the other concealer, but it still worked out perfect. I'm going to take the foundation brush to blend those edges out a little more so that they're not too harsh. And now I'm just making sure that I don't have any creasing, so I'm just tapping that concealer in a little bit more before going in with my setting powder. And I'm using a translucent powder to help set under my eyes, and then I'm going to do a little bit of baking with it a little later. Everywhere that I added that concealer, I'm going to add this translucent powder. Now it's time to apply my bronzer, and I'm using tapping motions, and I'm just adding bronzer to add a little bit of color back into my face, making sure that I use tapping motions and not swiping. Really taking my time when doing this and making sure that I don't apply too much because I don't want this to be a heavy look. To help blend out that bronzer even more, I'm going in with my foundation brush and I'm making sure that I really focus on the edges so that everything can blend together. And even though my nose looked like it already been contoured, I'm going in with this bronzer to kind of contour my nose a little bit, making sure that I take my time when doing this so that I don't mess up those lines. And I'm gonna use my finger to help blend it out even more. And now I'm gonna apply this setting powders that I mixed together of like 3 different ones. And I'm just applying that right under that bronzer. This will help give me that more snatched look as well as set that foundation underneath. And if I can find the mixture of powders that I use, I will also insert that as well. I'm also applying a little bit of this powder underneath my eyes as well to kind of tone down that brightness. And now I'm going to add a little bit of glitter. So I'm going in with my glitter glue and adding a very thin line right where that white and red meet. And I'm just going over, making sure I really take my time when doing this because I don't want the glitter to be all over the lid. I'm sure by now you all probably guessed what color glitter I'm using. I'm going in with some red. This will just help this look stand out even more. And it's only right to do a red lip, so I'm going in with this red lip liner, and it's not the red that I was going for, but that's fine, it still worked. And I'm just outlining my lips, and then I'm gonna use my finger to kind of blend it out just a little bit and then add some gloss. I dusted away that excess powder off camera as well as set with setting spray and did my mascara. I hope you all enjoyed this video as much as I did making it. Everything that I used will be listed down below. Please don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss whenever I post another video. Happy holidays, everybody.